Welcome everyone. Today we're diving into an essential financial concept, which is compound interest. And understanding this can significantly impact your savings and investments. So let's get started. First off, what is compound interest? Simply put, it's the interest calculated on the initial principal, as well as all the accumulated interest from previous periods. And this means your interest earns interest, and this can lead to impressive growth over time. Now let's break down the key components of compound interest. The first is the principal. This is the original amount of money that you invest or borrow. So it's the same thing that we learned last week, and you can think of it as your starting point. Next, we have the interest rate, and this percentage determines how much interest you earn or pay over a certain period. And so higher rates mean more interest earned. And then what's new this week is the compounding frequency. This refers to how often interest is calculated and added to the principal. So whether it's annually, monthly, or even daily. And finally, we have time. The longer your money is invested or borrowed, the more time it has to grow through compounding. And so let's see how compounding works. For instance, if you invest $1,000 at a 5% interest rate compounded annually, you'll notice that your investment grows gradually over the years. But if that same investment is compounded monthly, you'll see even more growth due to the more frequent calculations of interest. And that's the power of compounding. And so you might wonder, how does compound interest compare to simple interest? With simple interest, you only earn interest on the principal amount. And so this leads to steady growth, but it is limited. In contrast, compound interest is calculated on both the principal and the accumulated interest. This results in much faster growth over time. And so where do we see compound interest in real life? One common application is in savings accounts. Compound interest helps your savings grow, making it a beneficial feature in many accounts. But you do need to be cautious. Compound interest can also work against you when you owe money, like with loans or credit cards. The interest on your debt can accumulate quickly. So let's wrap up with a few key takeaways. First, compound interest grows faster over time because it includes interest on previously earned interest. The frequency of compounding impacts total growth. The more frequent, the better. And starting early allows you to take full advantage of compound interest and let your money grow.